Okay. Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It is officially, as of yesterday, baseball season for Niji, so we're taking that as the opportunity, as said, to try some more action-based poses. In that though, I've decided to try and do some more animated things as well. So right now, the current plan is to actually throw out the practicing the action poses for human figures and practice them instead on the very chippy style of the our pro characters, which is the game they use for their annual baseball. You move over here, please. So go over the current plan right now. To click through all of this. So I'm gonna do a similar style to the Power Pro Crossroad, which is effectively the same game mode they're using as well, along with that being usually on the console, but the characters, or the expensive characters in the gacha, basically have a little small animation as such, which basically incorporate a what you call entry animation before it enters into a looping animation. So that is going to be the overall goal. Gonna try and go with the same Power Pro style, which is a very simple kind of. You can't really see it on him because you can't see the cheek, but like kind of a chibi character kind of cheek, where you see like the head goes round, you have the cheek pop out. On the 3D model, basically the chin area, like the mouth area, sticks out a little bit, which is where you get that very kind of aggressive cheek line here along the eye. So, working with a very simple body and the detached feet, which basically means that there's going to be no pain in drawing hands and feet for a change, because usually that is the biggest general problem. And also arms and legs are much simpler, because arms are cylinders and legs don't exist. So, do some things to work through the animations. Basically a very short animation plan into actually putting it together. Do want to do a little bit of things to create more of that motion feel. Things like big old boom on the steps here, the dirt kicking up, and maybe try a little bit of the high speed motion on the arms that some of these characters have. So that is something that I feel like I should practice at some point, but that is where we're currently sitting at. Minimize this and just chuck this out of the way. So we're starting with a little bit of a character here that I very vaguely kind of just sketched out very quickly for the thumbnail. How do spikes go on these? Someone's got their foot up. Hold on, I think you have your foot up. How do spikes go? The spikes are, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can't see the back one. 4, 4, 5. Kind of how the spikes work, and the actual back part of the foot. So it's like around the ankle heel, where the ankle or heel will be, is where the color cuts off between the ankle and the rest of the foot. I have who's got the shot from the front? Oh, I need to change the title on Twitch. Hold up. Let's say you. Okay. So what I want right now is to get a underthrow of a picture. I'm seeing. Let's just see what happens if I Google that. Let's see, baseball picture underthrow, or is it underhand? Would I just search for submarine picture? I'm gonna do a video. Alright, let's have a look at videos. I think it was what, submarine pitch board. Alright, let's have a look at this. That is loud. Alright, let us put that over there. Let's have a quick peek at this. Let me just go playback speed. We're gonna halve it. Alright, what are we looking at? Let me just turn the sound off too. So it's still at an angle. I think what we'll want to catch is probably the arm being up top. I mean, that's more of a side throw. They're actually from the side kind of shot. I feel like I described it as a fine road in a submarine. I don't know. The start is from low. It could also be a little bit more exaggerated with the actual motion. That's a submarine. Okay. That's a very low start point. Yeah, because we're kind of looking maybe at about... I'm going to capture about like... Okay. So that does it very quickly just as a thumbnail, but I think we're not going to exactly use that. Let's just pop a bit. So I think what we'd probably want is head. We'll kind of want the head coming not quite like that, but more like that. Probably want the body itself to be more almost coming through like this. How's the bean go? The bean on the body, who's got a very clear front body. It's literally just a very not distorted bean. It's like a little bit distorted so that the neck area is a little bit shorter, but it's like not a full bean. So we take like the body, literally like bend the whole body over it. Because there's not really much bending the Power Pro body. That's the main bit. Like the actual middle part of the body doesn't really bend well. Like, well, at least with the style, I don't think it's really supposed to bend. Like the whole charm point of it is that it's a style that's persisted from the SNES and looks fine. Yeah, it's like a little bit of the bending. It's more like defined by the head. You kind of see like here. Just capture that. You kind of see in here that there's a little bit of a bend right along the back here, but it's mostly actually carried by the head and not the body. That makes it feel like there's a bend there. Let me also get a screen cap of this. Well, how the body kind of works, because this has to be like a cylinder. I think what I want is to actually have the arm go like just up and out this way. In some way, just have the hand and the ball like here. Maybe turn the head a little bit more. Pick the foot. How far out should a foot stick? Should actually be more like that. That's baseball indeed. I should probably pull up more of the stuff that I need. Ideally, I would like to work at a decent pace for this general period, given looking at a relatively quick schedule. But let me see if I can actually find the actual person here. Hold up. Let me change playback speed back to normal, and I need to go back to about what here. Back up. Keep backing up. What were you called? Did you switch over to the name at any point? Of course. Alright, well, time for good old language or image search for the text here. Alright, Google, do your thing. Google translate image. I can totally do. Translate image. Why is it giving me a freaking help text? Give me the actual translation. Name. Okay, translates. What? No, in Japanese. Ugi Ura. Okay. Their images. And this person played when the photos were black and white. Looking to kind of raise the hand very much backwards. I think I actually want to try and put the foot more forward then. The front foot more forward. How big are these feet actually? Is there underthrow character? There's like one underthrow character. Hold up. only, or at least the only character that I have that's got an underthrow. Like the style is so simple that perspective gets real wonky. You're not used to looking at it. Should the foot be stepping out is the main question here, or should it be... And then we'll do something similar to here where we're going big. How do you do like dirt sticking up like this? Because it has to be, the impact is from here, so everything has to what? Play from there. I like this, right? And the foot be fitted. The fact there's no leg really messes with like the proportions here. If the foot stepping forward a lot, then that's actually not the worst spot for it. But the lack of a leg is really messing with it. I think we're gonna bring the foot down a little bit. And we'll put foot number 2 like here. You know, I'm doing this based on the general concept that I'm gonna fuss less over this and try and pump these out quicker. But I need a glove. Where should his arm actually be? It should be a lot like directly over. Hands feel so much. Actually, no, the glove feels really small compared to the foot. I have officially watched exactly one actual game of baseball. So most of my knowledge is very video game. Man, I did go on Reddit to take a look at some things people said. I mean, one thing I did see was like, it is like some level of blame on the scouts when it comes to looking for pitchers in the top leagues. Well, at least I think this was like MLB. They were talking about how if the pitcher can't throw a certain speed, then scouts would even look at them even if they have the tool set for like to cover other like specific situations. So instead they just find a whole bunch of guys who can throw really fast balls until their arm gives out, and then they just switch out immediately. I guess we'll put the arm behind the head. The head can literally take up the majority of this. I feel like I can't really do much of an underthrow. don't look completely insane, right? That's about where it should be. We're taking a big old step. Like, I mean, I can say most of my sports knowledge these days comes from, because I like reading a lot of the, as categorized in this genre of manga, the, cute girls do cute things, genre of manga, except that nowadays it's kind of like spread to just any hobby that people can think of, and people use, as they like to say it, use cute girls as the characters so that people actually read it. Which is how I have like very vague levels of knowledge about fishing, about camping, about what other weird things have I read? I mean, baseball was one of them, soccer has been one of them, well, football. What else have I read? Survival games, I've read one on. I say cheerleading. Cheerleading was one. Like this very weird range of like trivia that I've like slowly picked up from this genre of manga. Well, not really genre, it's more like a theme, right? The genre is what they're actually doing. I mean, when my friends think I'm crazy that I like slice of life as a genre, but that's usually what a lot of these manga and big animes like generally fall under. I feel like I should like turn the head more down. How do I turn the head more down with like this kind of head? I just bring the eyes down. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the generals, how fast I'm working on these, you know, I still want to do them kind of quickly. What was it? Yeah, wiki, I can, let me do this. Oh, that is a horrific color. Alright, well, get ready for a flashbang, but... Usually when I describe to people, like, what I read a lot of, it is, basically anything that gets serialized in Manga Time Kirara, I'll probably like it. Let me just do this, so that it's a little bit easier to look at. I think there's also a way to make Wikia be a different color, but yeah, these are the more recent ones. This isn't in serialization order. What order is this in? Just in title order. It's in title order. Let's say Dojin Work was the indie comic market. Hanamaru Skip, I think I read. I can't remember what that one was. All these really old ones I haven't read. I mean, K-On! Was pretty famous. That's was it music? That's so bright. Koharu Biyori, what was that? I've definitely read that one. I can't remember what that was. I mean, they also do like I think like 5 or 6 different magazines. What's the stuff I read not in the main magazine? I don't think they're in the main magazine. I think they're all like in the other magazines. The slow start was just more standard school life. Vida Archive. I think this one is actually about Bijou. I don't think I've read that one. I mean, Urara Meirocho is fortune telling. I have like a very random bits of trivia about fortune telling for some reason. Oh jeez. Yeah, they have like 4 different things. In Bocce the Rock is pretty popular right now. That's another music one. As the Order of Rabbit, still going somehow. It's been going for like since 2010. Gee, that's been going on for a long time now. That's mostly like life, but yeah, like little tidbits of trivia about coffee and tea. Hatsuko Rail Trip was about trains. I have read that one. I was like about, was it the old coal trains? Let's see. Gone through so many things. Stella Normajo is about astronomy and geology. Like how they just, in between all of this, it's just a couple of Maho Shoujo ones. This pink is really hard to look at. Okay, let's stop looking at that pink. That pink is incredibly difficult to look at. Oh man. Yeah, that's a general reason why I just randomly have bits of trivia in my head at times. And generally speaking, I feel like most of the series that go into Kiara do have like a reasonable liberal popularity because they do tend to get animes quite often. I think I need to actually like separate all of this and just decide on like exactly how each piece has to go if we want to animate it. Alright, I also need to, let me just dig out the VTuber wiki. I haven't used that thing in a long time. Let's see if I can find him straight by name. I think there's one. Oh, that was a little bit of a... I only need to hit, so let me just give me the portrait here. I'm trying to plant you onto whatever I'm trying to create here, and let me see if I can dig out when it stops missing with the uniform here. Let's see, when does he start missing with uniform? Let's go back a bit. That's the final bit of uniform. Okay, we'll look at something like this. Just save all this into the file. think with the pose working well, I don't really need to worry about the Mamineko sitting in the middle there. I should be okay if I completely ignore that. It's just a matter of how do I get this underthrow to work. The only bit that has to represent the character at all is the head, so I can do whatever the heck I want with the body. Because the fun bit about the Power Pro characters are they are the very definition of a modular character. But they literally all look exactly the same. Okay, let's get rid of you, and we're gonna just do you, and then we're gonna make a folder here, and we're just gonna go parts plan. I think what we need is a front foot, back foot, glove hand, ball hand, head. I think the head and body to be separate. Well, head, body. Okay, let's go like that. So we have head, body, glove hand, ball hand, and then front foot and back foot. And I believe that we're doing a right-handed pitch. Let me just check that. You are right-handed, okay. Oh yeah, one random thing that I learned very early about baseball is how crazy people are over left-handed players. Even though the more I learned about it, the less important it seemed. Like the very minute advantages. Also want to do an impact like here and go 1, 2, do like a smaller impact here. What was the spikes? It was what? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That was the spikes. Okay, so the head itself, I think I do want the cheek area to be quite distinct. Well, that is a text. I'll do that. Up. Ba, ba, bum. I don't want to do the hair. I need to like stick the hair to the body. Oh no, who's got long hair here? It needs a long hair. Got long hair. Or who's got hair at the back of the head? I can see. The head is... Okay, I want to go off the head a fair amount with the hair then. Yeah, probably want to go off a fair amount. A little wild, I was going to say, it's like, who's got hair coming off the head? Oh dear. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum, ba. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. You red. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go behind all the here. Kid. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. Ambi higher up. Ba, 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 bum, ba. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum. Okay, then we go motion plan. So hair needs to flow. This is sort of looping portion. What's the best way to deal with this? A lot of these, only the hair actually moves. After the initial mission, it's just the hair moving. For most of them. At least, basically anyone that's in an action pose is literally only the hair moving. Because everything else has to hold the action pose. For the ones with more idle motion are the ones who are apparently not in the middle of action pose. Very much doing this one into the middle of action pose. So do stop with the face and the hair, but I think actual eyes. There's something with the eyes, probably. The face is only the mouth. Face and the hair, and then need some kind of entry motion. Idle. There we go. Motion plan. Entry. I think we'll go raise. Here we go. Reach this hand out. Then kind of blast out the smoke. I think that will probably be okay for the oh jeez. You really tell how little I actually write words on paper. How questionable my handwriting is at times. I think something like that will do. Alright, let's turn this to cleaner lines. Do I just wanna... No, I need to do the hair separate from the fun bit here. I need to actually figure out how exactly the it has to sit. Hair has to sit. Ideally, the hair should flow from like we want to simplify a little bit, so I think we're gonna go like this and do up over the top to this 1, 2, like 3 like that. I think we're gonna simplify it into something like this. Maybe have like a little bit sticking out. A little bit sticking out here. I think that's what we're going to do for the hair. Just 3 long chunks. I do want to. The main thing is like I want to keep the general simpleness of the Power Pro. characters. Actually, do I have a... let me have a look at it. Do I have a character that's got actually suspiciously like long hair? How do they do the hair here? I mean, this is just one fat chunk. Like, the fun bit is that I can actually study these reasonably because these are made in Live 2D. At least according to the credits section, it's made in Live 2D. I kind of see like this. This is one section, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think is like how that's split up. Who actually has long hair? Thing is, I only have like a couple of characters that. Oh jeez. And the PSR rarity, which actually have animation. And you kind of see like it's a little bit cheap. You can see that this is what, right chunk, center chunk, and then left chunk. And these are all like one piece. You can like very clearly see that. I got hiccups again, goddammit. Oh. They also all have the exact same glow. I think I want to keep the general spirit of this. I probably want to like be a little bit cheap on the overall pieces here. Wow, this is actually like pretty aggressively separated. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this separate from this? But this is 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces. I feel like relatively separated. Yeah, I think I can go pretty cheap on the overall separation of the pieces. Try and work with this style. I mean, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 6, and then 7, 8, and then the front here is what, 1. But these are separate, 2, 3. This is one big chunk, 4, 5, 6. And then this bit that's being held up is its own piece. And you can really kind of tell that, like, it is a little cheap. You can kind of see here, like, the shadow for this outer piece from this piece of hair is just, like, in there. And it just looks a little bit weird when this piece pulls away. And also, actually look at the animation here. They actually use the what you call it, the changing layer order partway through animation or partway through some keyframes. I think it looks really bad because you can really clearly see like that clips through the back of his head. Like they try to hide it in the motion where hands are coming outwards, but it doesn't come outwards enough to like clear the actual back of the head, so the hands just clip through the head. For all intents and purposes, this isn't usually like their main job. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's do a separation real quick. Here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the main like actual hit piece. So 11. Do 11 pieces like that. It's actually amazing how that sounds like way less than whenever I actually do a model. Okay, then the problem is how to manage this glove hand. We want to reach, first gotta be ordered behind what the head and like a couple of layers of hair, and then the arm has to stretch out from there. So the glove should be behind the foot, right? Probably the best way to go about it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, we are going to use a ball as the base of the head, because I think that's actually the closest to what I actually need here, so... Ooh, boy. What was I doing before? Why is that so thick? I actually kind of want thicker lines, don't I? With this style overall. I want thick lines, so let's go 20? I want to go like a bigger eye. Let me just see if this character with slanted eye. Slanted eye. Big. Still kind of want to go big with the eye, right? Pretty much no matter what. Yeah, go big with the eye. He's basically like chibi characters. I'll go with a bigger eye. Okay. Put this into a folder, go ahead. Go to the folder, go to face. Well, actually, just call it eyes, it's only an eye. I want to go brow above everything. Yeah, brow above everything, right? Generally speaking, yeah, brow above. Okay, do need to do like a full separation, but actually, how do they do the eyes? Let me have a look. Did you do standard separations, I think? Yeah, it's basically just that. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna go what lash? So I'm gonna do a bottom lash or close it out. I'll probably do. We'll wrap it all the way around where relevant. I'm gonna separate this to make this work. It's gonna be one color, probably. One color, right? Probably like fully black lash. Actually, separate this into two and just make it easier to work with. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, let's... ba, ba, um, like these thick ass lashes gonna dwarf everything. Let me just... Should probably save them. Alright, let's see. Ba, 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 alright. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, bum. Let's see. Order. There. Alright, what do we need to do? We need to go. What's my separation? Where's my separation line? No, we're in now. I should just do the easier parts first and worry about the hair later. I'm very much making out cheaper ways to separate this. I just leave this for a bit with everything else. Okay, so the easier parts. I need to separate the ball and the hand, or can that just be like one object? It really might just be fine being one object. Regardless, let's go feet or back foot. This is literally just. It's just. I want it to be more of like a front face. Is this more of a front facing line? Or wasn't? Or it is? Something like that. I need a. Who's got a phone up? You have your phone. B. Ba, 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 yeah, I should probably save all of this crap into here. Let me just make a photo for this. Look at the belt here. Probably not going to be moving the body, so let's just do the belt right on top of this. Ba, ba, ba. Want to go full shuffle? Actually, I want to distort it a bit. I'm not doing like a full motion, I just don't really need to distort it, do I? Alright, that means it's time for... Circle tool. And 2. Circle number 2. Pop that out. Really thinking about whether I need to separate the ball or not. I may well separate the ball actually. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, do I need to separate the top from the bottom sole? Oh boy. I'll go with that. But the spikes are really solid. The soul... the soul... The spikes not really the soul. Look a little bit janky if I move it all up. I don't think I am. It should be fine. Another. Alright, we're doing the same glove as everyone else, so looking at this. I need to separate the glove from the arm. I don't need to. Actually, do I need to? Do I need to get behind anything else that the arm is not going to get behind? Get in front of? That should be fine. It should be fine. I should turn the glove. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 bum, ba. okay, just need to figure out how to do it. But I'm gonna go left side front. Um. Oh wait. Oh wait. Maybe less all the way out this way. Bop. 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 Oh, what do you do? You do 3 separate pieces for the front, probably. Oh, Bop, 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 I think I'm actually gonna. piece as part of, well, just move that all together. Being a little bit greedy of how I'm splitting the pieces, but I feel like that's pretty standard for this kind of stuff. Alright, well, either way, I need to shut up and leave people sleep, so, finish off the hair and the color, and then probably start working on the next one, because, it's a bit of a tight schedule with, how Niji does this, little annual baseball thing they do. As of tonight, the second person is starting right now and is creating a character, and it's going to be another pitcher because I think basically all of them want to start with a really strong pitcher because of the way that Power Pro or that specific game mode works. It's basically a pitcher game. It's like if your pitcher is not good, then you instantly lose, which is really fun. Except that I think they fixed it, or actually they didn't fix it. Like, you know what? Let's have a look at the patch notes for Power Pro 205 already. 2025 patch notes. Have a look at that real quick. They definitely, it was definitely a very messed up game when it first launched. That game was basically completely broken. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Let's see, arranged. No, the blah blah blah. Whereas a con 9. Let's see. Which is the 2025, sure. You can now. Alright, they add a whole bunch of here. Oh, this is Konami, so. In my life. Akon 9. Okay, so this is how you know a game is really broken. Made adjustments so players are less likely to concede a large number of runs during the same inning, which happened a lot when the game first launched for the 2024 version. It was hilarious. Like, I've watched a very small amount of baseball. I know that baseball games usually don't go to 24 to 23 and in the score. By the time that happens, all your pitchers are dead. Like, and you know how to know the game is very broken? Added a feature that switches to automatic match of a certain number of runs are conceded during the same inning because for some reason, basically the game was so broken that only when the player is controlling the defending side does the AI randomly decide to hit every single ball very hard. So they're like, we don't know how to fix this and we don't know why it's happening. So if it happens, we're just going to make it so that it switches back to auto mode where it uses a different formula to decide how many hits are actually made by each side. And another thing that was incredibly broken was this bit, where because it used the same formula for all levels of the AI, they're just like, okay, so if they're a lower rank now, they're just less likely to pick the correct choice. Because basically it's the same as like an AI in a fighting game. They basically input read you, so they always pick the best option, which is why I think it's skewed so heavily to the opponent. The game mode they're playing is basically all RNG. Like there's no skill involved in this game mode, which is why it's accessible for all intents and purposes. But literally these 3 points you can literally see how broken the game was. Like, okay, it's like we don't actually know why the AI is just absolutely killing you when they're on the offense. So we're just gonna try and lower the chance. Well, if that doesn't work, we'll just change it so that they use it to a different part of the game, so that use a different formula, and then we'll just switch something else so that they're less likely to kill you when they're a lower rank, and just lower all of the numbers. Because it was really funny. Because I did play the game when it was like the release version. Even when your pitcher is like literally godlike compared to the opponent, they may just absolutely murder them in a single inning by doing like 10 to 15 hits in a row. Which is something that does not happen. And your pitcher just instantly dies because they'll just get rattled to death, which is hilarious. Alright, but anyways, I'll continue along with this next time. Probably find like a gap in between when all of them have started and when all of them are slowly working towards the second year to go to animation. But I think we'll just do all the art pieces first, get up the motion plan set up, and then go from there. I probably am going to work on this a bit off stream as well when I can find the time. Just to pump them out a little bit quicker, because there are 10 people, or 10 of their streamers are doing this all at the same time. So I like to do at least 10, just as a general note, and if I can, I like to squeeze a couple more beyond that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's session of sketching into this first set of line art. If you're interested in seeing more of this, remember to be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all again next time.